Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much. It is just easy pickings for Lucifer. Domination from the side of Magpie moving.
That's a huge gunfight at all.
Notorious Gaming are just being farmed here at the moment. They are running through Notorious. When was the last time they got a bloody kill?
It's too mighty. Finds him. He's going to go down. Sykes for the hero play. For everything onto this round. Isn't going to get it. Too many bodies, too many bullets, and Magpies win their attack. Hello and welcome. It is time. It's the final week of Stage 2. My name is Bryce, and joining me here, Chris Tunn. Well, here is the bracket as it so stands, and let me walk you down memory lane. So in winners round 1, nothing too out of the ordinary here, Tunn. Of course, some very close games. You can see MM on that bracket. That's the Magpies now, but it was BBHH last time around.
Yeah, Mission Magpies coming in and taking over Bance's organization. We'll touch on that a little bit more later, but the Mission Magpies. Magpies, because Newcastle United, mate, well, he had to just support. If I was going to be biased towards Ben Bance beforehand, it's now going to get even worse. Bance, Mythix, Henry, and Harry make up this roster of a Mission Magpies.
These two teams know that's all on the line. Realistically, they want to get as far as possible in this tournament, but this is the elimination side of it, and that makes just the pressure a little bit higher as both teams start heading towards P1.
3 though, and I think they'll just be thankful for the time if they can keep a hold of it.
There's a lot of pressure coming through, and this is one of the issues with holding P3, is you kind of put yourself in a position to at least lose one player as they get onto the point, but Lucifer's got away with it. Still starting to stay alive, and that is an outrageous shot. Eventually will go down for those 9 seconds of scrap, but it has enabled the team to get over and get themselves in a position around P4, Tom.
I think it'll only just disrupt and slow Mission Magpies down rather than actually do anything too much about the hold. Now they can start to set up shop. Start to try and find a hold here. Nadok's another big win.
Just trying to stay alive. Very difficult proposition. The body's still going to be in here as they will regain that control as Lucifer flies out towards the back. Should be traded very easily there by Mythix. Looks like that might go for one last swing at this one, but Bance is trying to play blocker. But will we find out before he can do any more? It has been a bit of a rally here for the Magpies, but as we go into the next set of rotations, certainly anyone's game.
Mission Magpies need to find a break here. They cannot be one by one. It has to be coordinated.
They've got to find some kills as well. There's the first. Now looks towards the back. We'll be looking for anything here, but Mythix has gone out early. There's the double trade. Managed to get it perfectly into this break turn, and that's exactly what you were calling for.
Yep. Nice entry from Henry. Finds 3 in a row in the end over towards this backside. Sorry, the distraction is there. The teammates are there to pick up the pieces as well. Really good job from Henry now on a 4 spree. Looking to find his 5th. Mythix will help him with that one. With a nice break coming through from Mission Magpies. Puts him in a really nice spot to hold down this time. And tell you what, we're going to be heading into the 3rd rotation if it stays this way with a very, very close game. There is going to be nothing in it.
Lucifer is being naded heavily over and over again. Health still hasn't come back, but we'll take that first gunfight. Trade's coming in. Bance slides out for it. Can he get the 2? Not quite yet, and the reinforcements are towards the back here for Notorious. Bance will strike at it.
Love it.
A little bit of movement to try to get the kill without them knowing he's there, and he goes back into the point, and, well, that's the play that needed to be made.
Yep, I think they thought he had dipped out the front to just back up and wait for some reinforcements, but lovely play coming in from Bance, finds a kill towards the back, staggers them, and then comes in and finds the one inside of the point. Henry will eventually find this one inside the point as well. 21 and 26. He has turned this one around big time. Trying to stay alive, and this is some good time. Yeah, ridiculous turnaround.
Only 12 seconds to win this game. Henry will be looking to get any kill here on the trade, and that is bad COD timing. The rest of the players will now pour through the front. They're going for this one. Mythix needs to reinforce, but Bance will get 2 before they can do any more. And there's the final kill, the 3rd for Bance. And they will win that one after not a great start for them. And probably the story of it is going to be Henry. We'll have to go back in the replays and count the kills, but I think he still ended negative by 2, but it is definitely an outrageous turnaround time.
Yeah, I think what he was sitting at 5 and 17 at one stage or something along those lines. And should turn around to, well, just negative if you've turned around 12 kills in your favor. I mean, to be fair, absolute credit towards the side of the Magpies there, just purely because you really were. I mean, I don't want to be as harsh as saying you're playing 3 versus 4, but you nearly were, and you still managed to keep it relatively close. As soon as Henry starts turning things on, it is a wrap. A really good job in map number 1 to turn that one around, because it could have got scary on a couple of occasions. You see Notorious Gaming, they had a little bit of a lead, they had a rotation. We were able to capitalize for the most part, but Mission Magpies were able to answer back. See if anything's going to change up here. It seems to be pure aggression from both these two teams. Let's see if Bance and Co can maybe do something similar. I think Mighty will be shutting that down. They're way over the top again. Bance will be screaming this out to his teammates. just holding to help out. Yeah, I'll get your gunny up. There you go. It is just easy pickings for Lucifer. Finds 3. Bance there with the assists. And this has just been a bonkers search and destroy. Mighty's actually in a good position here. If he can find the second, not going to be able to get it. Bomb is being diffused underneath their noses. Not until Lucifer can find 2, though. We jump over towards Bance, but it's Harry that finds the gunfight. He's just lining them up. There's one on the Nadux. Oh, lovely jubbly. Thank you very much. Wonderful from Lucifer. He will find 3. And that is now a 4-2 lead for Mission Magpies. I mean, the thing is, though, I just don't think Mission Magpies knew how much map control they really did have. But now they're going to get this bomb down. Might be behind them. Man's here. You see him?
I think he was seen. There was just a tiny moment where he's going to be seen. And that's a huge gunfight. And oh, no, he's gone off instead of 1v1.
The instinctual jump out, but Henry, he's found Malco, should be dead to rights and will be. Mission Magpies will take this one and find themselves up 2-0. A really, really rapid search and destroy coming out from both sides, but it is Mission Magpies who come out in this almost war of who can find the first blood and who can get a bit more mental in the opening kills. Goes their way, and they are 2-0 up now in this series.
We spoke at length already when we've been breaking it down for the Mission Magpies, aka BBHH. Slow start, but we were confident they would look better as time has gone on. And their only real significant defeat was in that winners bracket against Team Notorious, who realistically are, I mean, just an incredible team and kind of the favorites to win this entire thing. So for the Magpies coming against the other Notorious Gaming, it has just been better. Really, it has most of the way through. And oh, there's 3 down. That's about as good as you can get. Lucifer just trying to keep his teammate on that point safe. And right now, I mean, this is kind of ideal. Henry has to back off, but more kills go down from the teammates. And I think you're right, Ton. Realistically, I mean, only having one person here on the B, it's slow but steady progress.
Probably just keep the map control. Right now, they are reaping those benefits. Notorious Gaming are just being farmed here at the moment. That's 4 dead. Now you welcome yourself to a bit of a spawn trap. In a really, really rough spot now. They didn't push up. They wanted to make sure they secured B, but there was potential there for the side of Mission Magpies. They are running through Notorious. When was the last time they got a bloody kill? Mission Magpies are dominating them.
Yeah, this is out of control. And that is not a pun I'm intending. Now a bit of a stack here onto 8. Pressure coming forward. Notorious might be able to stop this for just a second, but they've lost so many lives here. It's 27-12. 12 seconds, here we go. Sykes looking for 1. So weak. 9 health. Dived out of there as well. It's still going to be stopped.
Mighty.
It's a 4 versus 2. Mighty finds him. He's going to go down. Sykes for the hero play. For everything onto this round. And isn't going to get it. Too many bodies, too many bullets, and Magpies win their attack out of basically nowhere in the end. Henry going for a bit of a run here. Hoping to catch them with timing. Not the easiest, they will be watching, and he threads the needle. Not going to get the second, but enough kills come through on the trade for 10 seconds left. Melko, to be the hero, needs to just disrupt them enough to allow his team to jump back in. He might even touch it himself. There we go, 3.4 seconds on. He will get cut down. Players from Notorious will have to run at this, and they will not make it. And that'll be the Mission Magpies who take the control and take the series 3-0.
And that puts some demons to rest from week number 1 for the Mission Magpies. They lost this series against Notorious Gaming 3-2 on the very first week. They managed to beat them in playoffs though when it really does matter. 3-0. A statement win, actually, for me. If anything, I think for Mission Magpies to find that kind of dub now puts you in a really good position. It has been a relatively one-sided series in the end. As I mentioned, I suppose the search and destroy, a couple of those rounds could have went a different way, but they didn't, and that's the point. Really nice job coming in from Mission Magpies. That's just a nice series to win. Nice one to get you up and running for the night and for the week, of course. Wow, that was a domination from the side of Magpie Movers.